Potato Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Sentimental Soichiro's Realm. And I don't know, I forgot how long the ending was, but this might be the last episode. I don't know, we'll see how it times out. Previously, after Haru gets home, he confesses that Soichiro's boyfriend, and then Ryu's like, "You're old, but it's okay." And everything seems cool until the CD comes into play, and that's pretty much where we left off. Alright, let's continue. Are you alright? I stopped pacing. I read that part. Yep. I saved the wrong point, and so I had to scroll. Editing problems. Yeah, here we are. Then I look at the CD. My pathetic high school life wrapped into 30 minutes of footage. Who in their right mind would want to show it to anyone? I bet you're wondering what's on this. Of course I am, but it doesn't mean I expect you to. Whether you show it to anyone is entirely up to you. I'll understand if we decide not to. Your mom and Tatsuya will too. Show them the CD. Don't show them the CD are my options. I want to show them the CD. Always show them the CD. We're being honest now. We're brave. We're the heroes. If I play it, will you stay by my side and watch it till the end? Of course. Even if it's horrible. Yes. Even if it makes you hate me. Soichiro shakes his head, his mouth curling in a small sad smile. Haru, no matter what's on that tape, I could never hate you. I promise. I must have gone mad. Are you absolutely sure you want to see this? There's no going back. Mom and Tatsuya exchange a glance, then nod. Just so you know, this is not some life-shattering trauma. It's just cringy and embarrassing. You've all been warned. At least you'll find out why I stopped talking about school. I put the CD in and press play. Now I know I did this already in my previous playthrough, but I feel like it's very important to the storyline, whereas the other stuff in the beginning I kind of skipped through because, I mean, it's important, but it's not important, and I didn't skip over the Soichiro stuff, so I'm just gonna still play through this. It's not on yet, right? It's on. Shit. Okay, take two. Hello again, dear classmates. Today, I present you the 11th interview of our beloved class project, the Time Capsule. I never liked Mimi much. Her voice is loud and dramatic, like she's trying to imitate popular talk show hosts. Her smile is so broad that I can almost see all her teeth. today I'm talking with someone very special. Can you guess who? I bet you can. You guessed right. I present to you Haro Amari. Hi, Haru. Hi. My younger self looks like he wants to blink himself out of existence. I don't blame him. So, you're gay, right? Yeah, but you, knew that already. No need to be nervous. We're all on your side here. Right, girls? I hear a couple of high-pitched affirmatives. My younger self blushes and looks at the ground. Oh, right. This was not long after everyone found out, so the girls were still excited about it. This is so amazing, Haru. You're so brave. If I were gay, I would never, ever tell anyone. I, didn't exactly tell anyone. It was an accident, remember? Well, whatever. The cat's out of the bag now. But, aren't you glad it's out? Now you can date all those hot guys. Sure, because they all started chasing after me as soon as they found out. Too bad they were chasing after me just to beat me up. That is probably what my younger self was thinking. Mimi lets out a big, tragic sigh. It's too bad it didn't work out with Kano. You know, me and my friends are totally shipping you two. Don't ship real people. I mean, it's great if they're an actual couple, yay, or if they're dating, yay. But it just makes people feel awkward. And it's okay if they're cool with it. But in this case, it's clearly not okay with it. And they're human beings. We even wrote this super cute show. They wrote stories. I forgot how bad it got. Oh my goodness. Okay. Short. I almost forgot where it was. We even wrote this super cute short where Kano is straight at first, but then he falls for you. My friend's going to draw pics for it. Want to see? Thanks, but maybe some other time. Oh, you're so cute. Honestly, Kano, you have such shit taste. Wait. Ah, yes. This is when she started banging on the desk and making my life even harder. Isn't Haru good enough for you? Just look at how cute he is. Fuck off. No one here wants to fuck a guy. I'm not saying that word. Shut up. It was hard enough saying the H word. I'm not saying that word. Kano, didn't you hear what I said, hey. Come on, stop it. I already told him. Going out with a guy is kind of disgusting. Jerk. Don't worry, Haru. We'll find you a better guy. I had to give myself some credit. I did not start bawling right then and there. Oh, you know it would be perfect? My friend's brother once said this one actor was hot, so he must like guys. That's... No, straight people can think other people are attractive even if it's the same sex. That's not how it works. Let's admit, this is really well written because it pushes all my buttons. You have to meet him. Sure. I look almost hopeful. I want to slap my former self. This is so much fun. The town was so boring. I never met a gay person before. Yeah, you know. Fun. When I set you with my friends, brother, you must tell me everything. I feel like I have a very boring reaction when people come out to me. I think most people don't really care now, but like when I was younger, it would happen and then I'd be like, okay. And I guess my reaction should have been more like, oh my god, you know, but it never was because I frankly don't care. So I'm glad I was never like any of those people. Because I'd imagine it'd be, imagine if it was switched. Imagine if like being straight was the weird thing. And then I had to come out as straight to people. I jumped the sudden sound. That's how people have to think of it. If you reacted that way when people told you were straight, how would it make you feel? It's not great. It's very awkward feeling. You're not a chihuahua to be put into a purse and shoved around like it's some sort of trendy thing. But you know, high school students are still developing their brains. I jump at the sudden loud sound. I jerk my head to the right and, trying to locate its source, see Tatsuya standing up, his fist clenched on the table. He looks at me and I hunch my shoulders, trying to make myself smaller. Is he angry at me? Is he disappointed? I wouldn't blame him. My former self pretty much just sat there taking it. If he was in my shoes, he'd defend himself. Hell, with the way he looks, he probably wouldn't be harassed in the first place. Honey? I'm so sorry, but I just can't stand it. I'm so angry. Those assholes. I blink. Was it always like this for you? Most of the time. I'm pretty good with my fists, but when it comes to words, it took some time to learn how to respond to things. Not let them get to you. But it's all good now. I see, so that's how it was. He closes the distance between us, and I find myself crushed against the hardest, manliest chest I've ever seen. I have now come to fully appreciate the term bear hug. I hear him sniffle. Is he crying? Going around calling you names or telling you how cute being gay is. I swear I could just murder them all, stupid brats. But look at you. Look at how well you turned out. This makes me so happy. I'd answer, but all the air has been crushed out of me. I make a vague flailing gesture. Honey, I think you're crushing him. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry, I was just... Are you okay? It takes a moment to get my breath back. I stare at this bear of a man, now in tears, and wonder why I never realized it before. He probably accepted me for who I was the moment he met me. I'm okay now. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Haru. Okay, that's enough, Haru. Don't you dare cry. If you start crying, I'll start crying, and then we'll all transform into a big messy puddle. Okay, I'll try. Haru. I used the wrong voice. Oh, come on now, not you too. And everyone sobs together. What a wonderful moment. I feel like this game is great and educational. They all want to watch the CD till the very end. Fortunately, it's just me reading the usual interview questions. Then I give a speech to the future Haru in case he ever finds the time capsule. So, we're going to sleep now. Good night. Good night, Haru. Thank you for showing us. Night. Sleep well. Everyone's a little bit awkward, but I don't mind. Despite everything that happened, it was probably one of the best days of my life. My mom prepares a sleeping bag for Soichiro. After each of us has taken a quick shower, we turn the lights off and lie down. Do you want me to? I mean, we always kiss goodnight, but I'm probably too big to fit on that bed. Oh, they kiss goodnight. That is such a sweet couple thing to do. I should keep note of that. Maybe I should do that whenever I'm not single anymore. Nonsense, you're the perfect size for him. He's probably bigger than the bed. Whatever, Haru. Now get in here. Soichiro chuckles, of course. My bed is too small for the both of us, but he manages to squeeze in. I close my eyes, inhaling his scent. The tip of his nose touches my forehead, and I smile. Neither of us says anything, but we don't need to. We're both just happy. It's morning, so we're getting ready to leave. It's a short visit, but I feel it's enough for now. Of course, instead of saying goodbye, my brother clings to me, demonstrating his best puppy dog eye stare. Do you have to go? Can you stay just a little bit longer? I would if I could, but we have to return today. Your big brother has to do his homework for tomorrow, or else he'll get thrown out of university, and if that happens, he won't become a splendid adult. But I'll be sad. Mommy and Daddy will be sad too. I'm sad I have to go too, but I'll come again soon, I promise. You know I'll keep my word, right? I know. He doesn't look convinced, but he releases me. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too. Bye, Mom. Bye, Haru. I'll call you. Bye, Dad. Haru. Oh, for crying out loud. So he is also just a big softy. They say goodbye to Soichiro and walk us outside. Are you sure you don't want to stay, are you sure you don't want to stay longer? Thanks, but next time, okay? Okay. Mom gives me one last hug and they return inside. We could stay longer. I could call the university and let them know I won't be coming into work tomorrow. No, this is good, but thanks. Will you come with me next time? Of course. Then I'm good. Besides, the principal was nice enough to let you go back to work 3 days after you'd resigned. We should show our appreciation and not skip classes. You're probably right. I'm about to turn around when I notice someone standing on the other side of the road. I don't have to look closely. I know who that is. I'd recognize him anywhere. Hi, Haru. What do you do when your worst nightmare smiles down at you? You smile right back, so I stretch my mouth into the widest, fakest smile on the face of the earth. Ah, hi. He approaches us with confident, easy strides, and he puts his hands on his hips, looks me over. He grins like he's meeting an old friend. Every muscle in my body tenses, rejecting his gaze. You haven't changed a bit. The guy saw you around, so I thought I'd come say hi. I didn't know you were coming back. So, how are you? He glances at our bags. Oh? Leaving already? Yeah. Yesterday I did so many scary things that I never thought I'd do. I admitted Soichiro was my boyfriend and my family accepted us. I showed them the CD, my humiliating high school life in full glory. But thanks to that, I found out Tatsuya cares about me and wants to be my dad. Granted, this is the hardest, scariest, most humiliating thing I've ever done. Something I didn't even want to think about a few days ago. But now, Soichiro. Yes. There's something I need to say to this guy, and I want you to hear it. Soichiro regards me, his expression worried. He nods. I take a deep breath and force myself to look at Kano. The guy who broke my heart, and then... Who's this, your boyfriend? As a matter of fact, yes, he is. Isn't he a bit old? No offense. No, he's not. And I don't think he appreciates you talking about him in that way. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He smiles politely at Soichiro. My boyfriend doesn't smile back. Well, good for you. Sorry. Well, good for you. Don't worry. About what? About me telling anyone. He cocks his head to one side, like he has no idea what I'm talking about. He's still smiling. That was why you came here, right? But I don't get it. It's not like anyone would believe me, even if I told them. Told them about what? Now he's looking at me like I've gone crazy. Oh, I see. You don't think I have the guts to say it out loud. Too bad I've changed. Let me wipe that smile off your face. This episode's going to be probably a bit longer. If not, we'll see. About you trying to get into another guy's pants. You know what? I'll actually end this episode here, because the next episode's going to be real short if I don't. So, yeah. We'll see how this conversation goes in the next episode, which will definitely be the last one. I am Tato Cat. See you in the finale of Soichiro's route next time. A wonderful morning, evening, afternoon,